All right, even, odd, or neither. So this is just about the shape of each function, and it's really just about definitions. So an even function is symmetric about the y-axis. An odd function is symmetric about the origin. So what you're looking for with symmetry about the origin is the quadrants. You're looking for quadrant 1 to match quadrant 3, or quadrant 2 to match quadrant 4. And neither is going to. Okay, so let's start looking at these. Number 1, or the first example here, we go through the origin, so that is lovely. Going through the origin makes me think we're potentially an odd function. From there, I like to try to match up ordered pairs. So here I see this hill and that valley kind of match up first quadrant, third quadrant. I have these that match up second, fourth. Again, first, third, first and third, and these kind of like squiggles there. So since we're matching up first and third, second and fourth, this is an odd function. Okay, look at the second example here. Here we are going through the origin again, but this guy can be folded over the y-axis, so this is an even function. We look at the third example here. Again, we're crossing through the origin. Definitely not symmetric about the y-axis. If I look at quadrants 1 and 3, they look pretty similar. If I look 2 and 4 here, this little curve is not as big as that guy right there. So this guy is going to be neither. And last example, this is a little transformation of a sine curve. I love trig graphs. Here we are passing through the point 0, 3. This is definitely not going to be an odd function. And this function is not symmetric over the y-axis either. So that function is a neither. Again, with more definitions, finishing functions so that they're even, odd, or neither. Really, you can be as creative you want within neither. You want to make sure these don't have to be perfect for me on the test, but you do want to try to do a nice job, like plotting a couple of points. So for the even graph, I would kind of try to plot something here, 1.5, plot something down here. I am definitely not an artist. I had a math teacher that was, and she was like the most amazing person. But do the best you can, try to make it match up. At the very least, make it obvious to me that you know the definition of an even function. For this to be odd, we need to be symmetric over the origin. So we want to take anything that's in quadrant 3 and put it, or quadrant 1 and put it in quadrant 3. Anything that's in quadrant 4, we're going to flip it into quadrant 2. So that's going to feel a little funny. And again, that's quadrant 1, so that's going to come over to quadrant 4. All right, one more example. Neither. You can make this work however you want. It does need to be a function though, so it needs, whatever you draw needs to pass the vertical line test. That's the only way really you can lose points on this, by making it even or odd, or by making something that doesn't pass the vertical line test. So if you just wanted to do that, that's lovely. Don't do something like this. Right? That doesn't pass the vertical line test, so that's not a function anymore. I didn't draw my vertical line in the right place. But so just make sure that you don't have to overthink it, but at the same time make sure that what you draw is a function.